What's up, everybody?
Hi.
Hello, and we're back again with another episode for Big Bang Theory. This is going to be episode number 6. Last time we kind of talked a little bit beforehand about kind of what we were planning and stuff like that, kind of having a recording day, and we're going to try to fit as much as we can in that recording day. Hopefully, the noise isn't too much, but it gets a little hot in here, and either it was a fan. And the thing is, our fan makes a lot of noise, or kind of just open the window. My chair does too, so I'm kind of trying to be as still as possible. I don't think I made too much noise last episode.
Yeah, you're still a statue.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, last episode, enjoyed it quite a bit. I think my standalone episodes of Big Bang Theory I enjoyed the most because they're the funniest to me so far. But we're not going to be at episode 6, so I don't have a big sample size to really talk about.
Yeah.
But last time with Leonard, he a quick little recap. He got it on with Leslie.
Yeah.
And yeah, because he knew how to handle that piece of wood between his legs. But turns out for her it was just a fling, so to speak. Mm-hmm. But it got Penny jealous.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that means. I don't know if she's actually into Leonard or if it's something else is going on. I don't know yet. Yeah. Kim knows. I don't know. I have no idea. I can speculate, but
we're about to find out. Maybe episode 6 might have some
maybe everything changed. Maybe she immediately just says, "I love you."
6 episodes in, she loves him.
Immediately.
The end.
The end. The show's over. But yeah, Sheldon is very funny. I enjoy him. I like the fact that Leslie was able to kind of be Sheldon's equal in that way, in intelligence, I guess. Maybe I don't know if she's smarter than him or if he's smart. I don't know who's smartest. I know it doesn't really matter, but to me I'm already ranking because based on the way people talk. But I like the fact that she corrected his mistakes.
Yeah.
And kind of got him a little all frazzled.
It had witty comebacks and
yeah. That was pretty good. But anything else you want to talk about before we begin then?
No, let's get started.
All right, so we're gonna watch season 1, episode 6, the Middle Earth Paradigm. So this got something to do with the Lord of the Rings, maybe.
Ooh,
I'm excited I'm excited because if that's the case, because I love Lord of the Rings. So, all right, so 3, 2, 1,
yes.
Watch it. Let's do it. Will they go paintballing? That's
okay,
pretty
if
cool.
no one else will say it, I will.
We gotta go paintballing.
We do. That'll probably be me.
Absolutely.
It'll be Sheldon. Sheldon got hit the most.
Some battles you win, some battles you lose.
I want to talk about the fact that Wallowitz shot me in the back. I shot you for good reason. You were leading us into disaster.
Oh, mutiny. That's not good.
Concise orders.
I know what we should watch, too.
Behind a tree yelling.
Hey guys.
Oh, hey,
Hello.
Penny.
Morning, ma'am.
So, how was paintball? Did you have fun?
Sure, if you consider being fragged by your own troops fun. You clear space on your calendar, there will be an inquiry.
Hey, I'm having a party on Saturday, so if you guys are around, you should come by.
A party?
Yeah.
Boy-girl party?
Oh no.
Well,
Boy,
there
girl
will be
party.
boys and there will be girls, and it is a party. So it'll just be a bunch of my friends. We'll have some beer, do a little dancing.
Dancing?
Yeah, I don't know, Penny.
The thing is, we're not...
We're really more of a...
No.
Sure, come on, it's Halloween.
A Halloween party?
As in costumes?
Well, yeah.
Oh, they want to dress up so bad.
Is there a theme?
Yeah, Halloween.
Yes, but are the costumes random or genre-specific?
He's asking if we can come as anyone from science fiction, fantasy.
Sure,
What about comic books?
fine.
Anime?
Of course.
TV, film, D&D, manga, Greek gods, Roman gods, Norse gods.
Anything
my
you
God.
want, okay? Any costume you want.
Gentlemen, to the sewing machines.
They're so excited.
That's so cool.
They're so excited. Okay, we're dressing up
For Comic-Con.
We went to Comic-Con this year. Did not. I mean, I did not dress up. She at least dressed up. We had like these plans. None of them happened.
Nope.
But next, we already got tickets for Comic-Con and everything. So next year in July, we got 6-7 months gonna be ready.
I'm gonna have to like start buying things piece by piece. Oh my god!
Oh my god, the Flash.
The Flash.
What if everyone's dressed up as Flash? That'd be funny. Oh. I was right.
I wonder if this is around the time the Flash came out.
Oh no!
No, wait, what? Flash has been out for years.
No, but I mean like some of like the movies, like a recent movie.
There were no Flash movies.
Really?
Flash show came
The
out.
show.
That was way later,
Oh yeah.
like 2014
we
or
could walk
something.
right behind each other
That's
all night. It'll look like one person going really fast.
That's smart.
Everyone's Flash.
That's smart. They're
That's
walking
true, yeah.
back to back, and they're like.
No. It's a boy
They didn't
girl
coordinate?
party. This
Didn't
Flash
coordinate.
runs solo.
They didn't coordinate. Like what? Come on, there was
Something
some.
boy girl
Nobody
party.
gets
They were
be
gonna
the
go to the
Flash,
sewing
we all
machines.
change. Agreed?
Yeah, I think they just bought him for Party City.
I caught Frodo!
That's a cool costume.
Man, not bad.
Yeah.
I dressed up as Thor. That was fun.
Yeah.
What? Just because I'm Indian, I can't be a Norse god? No, Raj has to be an Indian god. That's racism. I mean, look at Wolowitz. He's not English, but he's dressed like Peter Pan. Sheldon is neither sound nor light, but he's obviously the...
Somebody could still been Flash. Oh my god.
Hey, Sheldon, there's something I want to talk to you about before we go to the party.
I don't care if anybody gets it. I'm going as the Doppler effect.
What is the
No,
Doppler
it's not.
effect?
If I have to, I can demonstrate.
Oh, is that what it is?
I actually never like figured out what it was.
I gotta look it up. I got to.
This party is my first chance for Penny to see me in the context of her social group, and I need you not to embarrass me tonight.
Oh, changing the frequency of sound and light. Okay, so it's kind of when the sound kind of starts.
Tonight, no one needs to know that my middle name is Leaky.
There's nothing
Middle name's
embarrassing
Leakey.
about that.
His
Your
middle
father
name is
worked with Louis Leakey, a great anthropologist. That had nothing to do with your bedwetting.
Yeah.
You cannot trust Sheldon with any stories or anything about you. He will just say it.
Yeah.
He's not a good wingman.
No. Oh no.
He's a very bad wingman.
Dork.
I was trying to rain a little bit.
Someone looked like a dork. He looks like Frodo, and we just watched Lord of the Rings last night, so.
Just a heads up, fellas. If anyone gets lucky, I've got a dozen condoms in my quiver.
We'll close the window.
Hey, guys.
Hey, sorry we're late.
Starting to rain.
It's 7:05.
And you said the party starts at 7.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you start a party at 7, no one shows up at, 7.
It's 7:05.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Okay.
I'm so
well,
late to everything.
Come on in.
Yeah. Usually you show up 2 hours later. Good
Yeah.
night.
So what time does the costume parade start?
The parade?
Yeah, so the judges can give out the prizes for best costume. Most frightening, most authentic, most accurate visualization of a scientific principle.
Sheldon, I'm sorry, but there aren't going to be any parades or judges or prizes.
This party is just going to suck.
Come on, it's going to be fun, and you all look great. I mean, look at you,
It's just gonna
Thor,
suck.
and oh, Peter Pan, that's so cute.
I'm Peter Pan!
Oh my god.
I got a handful of pixie dust with your name on it.
No, you don't. Hey, what's Sheldon supposed to be?
Oh, he's the Doppler effect.
Yes. It's the apparent change in the frequency of a wave caused by relative motion between the source of the wave and the observer.
Oh, sure, I see it now, the Doppler effect. All right, I got a shower.
That'd be me.
So,
I'll be
make
like,
yourselves comfortable.
sure, I get it. Don't get it. What cool costume.
Oh my god. Still standing? Are we still sitting?
Yeah.
No thanks, peanuts. I can't afford to swell up in these tights.
Well, they're girls.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta go do stuff.
Here.
Penny is wearing the worst Catwoman costume I've ever seen.
I don't think she's Catwoman.
She's not Catwoman. She's just a generic cat.
And that's the kind of sloppy costuming which results from a lack of rules and competition.
I believe it's time for me to turn my head and cough. What is your move?
I'm going to use the mirror technique. She brushes her hair back, I brush my hair back. She shrugs, I shrug. Subconsciously, she's thinking we're in sync, we belong together.
I don't think that works.
Where do you get this stuff?
You know, psychology journals, internet research. And there's this great show on VH1 about how to pick up girls.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I actually had a question about something. I'll
Yeah.
tell you later. I'll ask you later after.
Okay.
If that's a working stethoscope, maybe you'd like to hear my heart skip a beat.
That's a good line.
Dang.
That's a good line though. I'd be like, yeah.
I don't know how to talk to these people.
Well, I actually might be able to help.
How so?
Like Jane Goodall observing the apes, I initially saw their interactions as confusing and unstructured, but patterns emerge. They have their own language, if you will. Well, it seems that the newcomer approaches the existing group with the greeting, "How wasted am I?" which is met with an approving chorus of, "Dude."
Dude.
Aren't you afraid I'll embarrass you?
Yes, but I need a wingman.
All right, but if we're going to use flight metaphors, I'm much more suited to being the guy from the FAA analyzing wreckage.
So what are you supposed to be?
I'll give you a hint. Meow.
Choo-choo train?
Choo-choo-choo.
Meow.
A brain damaged choo-choo train?
Oh.
How wasted am I?
He's gotta say dude. He's gotta say dude.
Just shrug. Oh, they're terrible.
Why don't you just tell people you're a zebra?
Why don't you just tell people you're one of the 7 dwarves?
Because I'm Frodo.
Yes, well, I'm the Doppler effect.
Oh no.
What?
That's Penny's ex-boyfriend.
What are you supposed
Damn.
to do here? Besides disrupting the local gravity field.
Why should we leave? For all we know, he crashed the party and Penny doesn't even want him here.
Oh no.
Maybe they just want to be friends.
Or maybe she wants to be friends and he wants something more.
Then he and I are on equal ground.
Yes, but you're much closer to it than he is.
But our society has undergone a paradigm shift. In the information age, Sheldon, you and I are the alpha males. We shouldn't have to back down.
True. Why don't you text him that and see if he backs down?
With the information, that's true.
I'm going to assert my dominance face to face.
Oh,
no.
Why do you say that?
Wait
Why
for
do you
him to
say
sit
Not
down
that
and
way.
you can stand on the coffee table.
Oh, hey guys, you having a good time?
Given the reaction to my costume, this party is a scathing indictment of the American education system.
Oh, you're a zebra, right?
Yet another child left behind.
Well, whatever. Why don't you go hop off on a quest? Talking to Penny here.
Dang.
Yes.
Talking to Penny here.
I'm not. No offense.
Go away.
All right, Kurt, be nice.
I understand your impulse to try to physically intimidate me. I mean, you can't compete with me on an intellectual level, and so you're driven to animalistic puffery.
Call me a puffy animal?
No, I said animalistic. I mean, of course, we're all animals, but some of us have climbed a little higher on the evolution.
He should not be saying that.
That you're in trouble.
So what?
The show's pretty smart.
You're in trouble.
I am not a dwarf. I'm a hobbit. A hobbit. Are misfiring neurons in your hippocampus preventing the conversion from short-term to long-term memory?
How about I make a point out of your pointy little head?
Let me remind you, while my moral support is absolute, in a physical confrontation, I will be less than useless.
There's not going to be a confrontation. In fact, I doubt if he can even spell confrontation. Oh. Confrontation.
Kurt, put him down this instant.
Fine.
He's a hobbit.
I got your back.
Yeah, good work. Way to go, Michelle. Aww.
It's good. It's a good party. Thanks for having it. It's just getting a little late, so.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for coming.
Happy Halloween.
There's some cool costumes in that party. I like that.
Yeah, Sheldon's sweet.
Yeah.
There.
Again, when does he become an
You want to talk about it?
They're there.
Good.
good?
There was really all I had.
Good night, Sheldon.
Hey, Leonard.
Hi, Penny.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I'm fine.
Look, I am so sorry about what happened. That's why I broke up with him. He always does stuff like that.
So why was he at your party?
I ran into him last week, and he was just all apologetic about how he's changed. And he was just going on, and I believed him, and I'm an idiot because I know you don't want to hear this, and I'm upset, and I'm really drunk, and I just want to go.
They're there.
They're there.
There.
What's wrong with me?
Nothing. You're perfect.
Ugh, I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
You really think so, don't you?
But she's drunk, man,
Mm-hmm. And crying.
and crying and emotionally vulnerable, and just all the ticks. I've been ticked.
Red flags.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Just a lot.
Are you sure that you're being drunk and you're being angry with Kurt doesn't have something to do with what's going on here?
It might. Boy, you're really smart.
Yeah, I'm a frickin' genius.
He's a good guy.
Leonard, you are so great. Why can't all guys be like you?
Because if all guys were like me, the human race couldn't survive.
Hey, at least he's truthful there.
Yeah.
I should probably go.
Probably.
Thank you.
Oh. Close the door.
That's right, you saw what you saw. That's how we roll in the Shire.
Hell yeah.
In the Shire. Yeah, what happened with what happened with Holly?
He's not here. Maybe the Avengers summoned him.
It's not the Marvel comic story. He's the original Norse god. I'm supposed to give him a ride home.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. He has his hammer.
Oh. Dang.
You're gentle, and passionate, and my God, you are such a good listener.
That's right.
Okay, that was great. So that's the tip.
Mm-hmm.
That's the tip for people. Do not talk. For guys, do not talk.
Let the
Just
girls
listen.
Yeah.
Just listen, and you'll get her.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What do you think so far? Episode 7.
Well, I like the fact that Leonard's a good guy in the sense that he realized Penny was really drunk and just going through stuff. I will say though he kind of unnecessarily tried to just kind of push that dude's buttons
Yeah.
too much. And I see what he's trying to do. I mean, I get it. Like, he's trying to showcase, that he's like
Assert his dominance.
he's showing that he's assertive, to a girl. Like, he's like, he can stand up for himself, which I get it. Like, I understand that. But at the same time, I'm like, you said a few things you didn't have. Like, you didn't have to get him that agitated, where he actually like does something physically to you, because being that smart, you already know that person. He might have a shorter fuse than you. Or do you really want to put him in that situation where he gets like? I mean, it could be a play. It could be a play to show to the girl that this guy is still like a bad dude or something.
Whoa.
It could be a play. It could be like, but I don't think
really
I don't think he planned that. That's like psychological manipulation. I don't think that's the case here. But I do think that he just unnecessarily kind of like he bit more than he could chew in that sense.
Yeah.
Because that guy was being rude with what he was saying, but at the same time, like this guy was Leonard was being like overly pushy, and I'm like, you could get beat up, and what are you gonna do there? That's like, so that's one of those things. But I understand like the mindset behind it too, because it is true. Back then in the past, people who were stronger, physically stronger, capable, were more important compared to now, where people who are much more intelligent, much more better at figuring things out logically and things like that, just do or are charismatic and all of that. Are the frontiers of like this day and age. So like physical strength it's nice, but it's not required to do well in life, which is good. It gives everybody a better chance.
Yeah.
But you can still like just say the wrong thing to the wrong person and just get beat up, because I think at the end of the day people should try to do both. people should of course make themselves stronger mentally, but also try to make yourself stronger physically. I think like unless you have a physical ailment or illness that's like stopping you from working out or getting yourself physically more capable, you should go for it, because it's important. It's important throughout your life, and I think like at the end of the day,
speaking of which, we gotta go.
We gotta work out. It's true, there's moments where like we get really into it, and then there's moments where it's tough. But there was something I was gonna say. I'm gonna think about what I was gonna say, but you go ahead. You talk about the episode.
Oh, but for the episode itself, though, I think this was a good episode to lead off of what happened in the previous one with like, if Penny had any feelings for him, you can kind of see now a little bit more that like that she does have some feelings, even though right now she's in a vulnerable state, I guess.
I mean, definitely. She was super drunk, and she's angry at the guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's a combination of things. But it shows like Leonard being a good guy. He didn't go through with it. This is what I was gonna say. I remembered it. This was during the beginning of the party, where Howard was talking about him watching like VHS how to talk to girl, like attract.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like YouTube channels, and there's like some other stuff like I haven't gotten into that space, but like there were times where I like in YouTube like browsing, you get to like channels, and there's like the whole thing of like how to approach women, and like they show like test cases of like straight up getting like dropping one-liners, or like just getting in a conversation and being able to like get a date or something like that. Like they showcase like how to do that. I don't know. What do you think about that? Do you think that there's some value to like those people who make those channels, or do you think that it's like, because some people say those people are paid off.
Yeah.
Some people say like it's all BS. It's not real. Some people take it like, oh, this is legit. Like those I can't remember what they're called. They're like, I don't know, like dating like gurus, or
like there are people that give you like tips on how to pick up women,
and then they show examples.
Yeah, I think some of them can be like, some of them hit it right in the nail, but like every girl's different, just like every guy's different. So things that they might suggest might not work, because that goes into something different. And then sometimes they just do it for the sake of like money, and they give wrong advice, and you're kind of left with like, no girl would like that.
It's especially the ones where they get like a kiss from a girl in like one meeting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how is that like, unless again it's like a party, you're just very drunk or wasted, like how's that gonna happen? And like just walking up to like women and just being able to like, you know what I mean? Like I think it's like an unrealistic, like weird way to try to grab attention, because I'm sure like young people will get like, they'll see it and they'll be like, is that possible? Can I do it? And then they You know, it can be like a money sink. I mean, I don't know too much about that space, but I know that it's like it exists.
Yeah, because I know there's some that are like, oh, women love the alpha male mentality, you know, so be assertive, be this. And like, not every woman likes that. Some of them, you know, don't care alpha or not, but
Mhm.
they prefer gentler type of like men, or other women do like the more rough and gruff and tough.
Yeah.
You know, so like sometimes like that type of advice doesn't really work with everything. Speaking of which,
Mhm.
Kuza Polly, he somehow got some without saying
He-
anything.
That's probably
The
a good
silent
tip. That's
type.
probably a good tip. You know, just be quiet and just listen.
Silent,
just listen,
mysterious
listen.
type.
Yeah. He did it.
Yeah,
He got some, yeah.
he got some.
What did you think of their costumes?
I thought they were actually really good. Sheldon's makes sense. I mean, it makes sense one that he would be the Flash because he's always wearing like a Flash T-shirt. But then having him to his second option would be like some type of like science,
Yeah.
related costume. Like that's interesting because I don't think anybody would think to do that. So it's
Right.
It's kind of cool. Like if you do wear something like that and people get it, you know, it just kind of makes it more special that way.
Right.
But yeah, he did look like a zebra. And honestly, I'm like, I don't know too much of what he was saying, so to me, I'm kind of like, I still don't get it.
The Doppler effect is essentially like this right here. It's just increase or decrease of the frequency of something. So like imagine like a car's driving by and you hear the noise, like
Yeah.
as it's coming in, it gets the frequency, the noise is louder, and then it starts going further away. The frequency starts going lower, and you
Like,
hear less and
that
less.
makes sense, but I'm wondering, like, what I'm trying to say, like,
Visually?
yeah, like,
Yeah, it's basically that. Like it's closer, and then the further it starts spreading out, the length between the waves is getting further out. So like when it was closer, and then it starts spreading out.
the only thing I can think of is like if maybe we look really into the stripes, maybe like some of them started off like thinner and then they get like thicker.
That's what was
and then
happening when it
thinner.
got to the center. It was like
Okay.
it
And
got
probably
wider
yeah,
outside.
I probably couldn't tell like the thing, so I was just kind of like.
Yeah, I mean,
visually.
it's clever in his mind. That's what
It
it is. Which reminds us, what we were talking about, because we're going to Comic-Con next year in July. We're gonna have some costumes. We're gonna definitely have some costumes. At least one or
To
two
figure
proper
that out.
costumes.
Mhm.
And the cool thing is, though, I will say, is because we went this year. This was our first year when we went to Comic-Con. Loved it, but we kind of
didn't know what to
now we
expect.
know more.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I have some ideas for what I wanted to have. You have
Yeah.
some ideas too, right?
I do, but I have to double check because it's like, you know, sometimes you have to double check like how you're gonna go approach that type of
Yeah.
costume. Like, are you
That's
gonna
what we'll do.
tweak it
We'll
yourself,
we'll
or-
do some updates for those costumes over the course of the next few months, and then we can put them on the channel once we finished. And we could, you know what, we could vlog the Comic-Con experience. That'd be fun.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
That's
pretty
what I
fun. So we'll do that. And but this episode itself, I like it. There's a progression again of their possible romance. I really did like the fact that Leonard did kind of like, you know, was assertive, and you know that takes guts, man. That takes guts, going up to a guy who's like a foot taller than you, way more muscular, and still like sticking to your guns and kind of like being like that takes guts. So you know, I think he could have been a little less.
Poking at the bear.
Yeah, he could have been a little bit more careful with how he went along, but you know, he still tried his best, and that definitely gives you points, I think, in a girl's eyes, in the sense like, you know, this person can stand up for himself, and also for me if need to be. Which it's all the strength of spirit. You know, I like that. So I like that. I like that Raj got some. Howard unfortunately did not.
That's the
Sheldon
line.
was being. Oh, he did have his back.
He
He was there
He
for moral
did.
support, physical support, maybe not as much, but moral support. He was there. So, yeah, I liked the episode. It was good.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
we're gonna be calling it here for this episode number 6, and so far the show has been pretty solid. I've been liking it. It's a good time. I still think my favorite episode, still even now, is the one where his mom visits. I think it's
Sheldon's mom.
I think it was just really funny.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Yeah, that was a great one. So, but I really like this one too. Miller's Paradigm. He's a hobbit. We gotta respect that. Gotta respect the hobbits, man. They save the world.
Yeah.
But yeah. So if there's nothing else,
Oh.
All right, then we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.